Ladies and gentlemen, Gungans, and all you beautiful droids out there in the galaxy, I am beyond excited for today's video. But before we get into the good news, I have a little bit of bad news. Unfortunately, we are not going to be live streaming today because, as you can tell, the Grand Admiral directed the video gaming division here at the Galactic Empire, home of the Comic Open 25 for 1 extra day, partying hard aboard the biggest and deadliest Star Destroyer, where the polygons are simply beyond your imagination. Comprehension is a little under the weather. As you know, in our empire, we're distributing vaccines, and I got my second vaccine yesterday, which possesses the inhibitor chip, and my body is feeling a little bit sick after getting it. So I do not have the energy to do a stream today, but I really feel sad that I'm not streaming, but I want to try to do the best I can possible to make sure you guys do not miss out on a key, huge moment on the free-to-play account. In case you did not see it a couple days ago on a live stream, we officially hit level 85 after 4 months of playing 100% free-to-play in Star Wars: A Galaxy of Heroes. And as a result, since we hit level 85 a couple days ago, we are eligible for our first ever Grand Arena on the free-to-play account. And this is going to be trippy and wild because, as you guys know, I've been playing Grand Arena, been streaming Grand Arenas since the dawn of time, and I have over 700,000 lifetime score. It is quite weird going to a place where I'm starting from scratch, and I've never been in Division 11 in my life. So we're going to be doing that more towards the later part of this video. I wish I could stream it today, but I'm trying to make the best compromise possible here. But before we get into this Grand Arena, I want to address this question I still see a lot. There's no magic trick to it, I promise you. I see tons of questions always asking still, how do I get to level 85 so quickly? And in case you have not seen a chance or you have not seen that video, put a card in the top right-hand corner, Gary. Thank you so much. I literally showcase what I do on a daily basis. How do I get to level 85 so quickly? It takes about 4 months, but that is pretty fast as long as you follow the recipe for success that I lay out for you guys. And in case you want to know how do I get the 4 months, well, remember, we started this free-to-play series for 2021 on January 8th, 2021. It's wild seeing that. Look at it, 1,290 power, and now we're at the point where we have over 500,000 galactic power in our roster. So we got the level 85 on May 10th, 2021. So you're looking at about 4 months if you play the game every day, you do the right amount of energy refreshes, and you do your daily activities. Again, I've made videos going in depth as I literally walk you through every little thing I go through on a daily basis. So before we get into that Grand Arena, I want to just show what is life like right now at level 85. Besides hitting level 85, we hit a couple other big milestones this past Monday as well. Besides getting to level 85, we got our first Gear 12 character, Kylo Ren, inside of our roster, and we got our second Zeta on Hux, Boundless Ambition, and we did tons of Omega upgrades on our first order, and they are having a lot of fun inside of Squad Arena. What am I farming right now? In case you want to see, I'll give a quick breakdown of what we're farming if you're following the farming path that I've laid out for you guys here. Right now, we finally got access to Bosk. You can't farm Bosk until level 85, and luckily, we're able to start farming him so we can start taking advantage of the Houndstooth you should have been farming for a good amount of time. Since we finished our Sith Trooper as well as Hux, we now freed up some hard no energy, so we are farming Jolie Bin to try to get us to Jedi Revan. Eventually, we've been farming Jango Fett as well as Droidica for a while. Again, this is nothing new. We've been talking about this for a while because the Houndstooth and Xanadu blood are paired with Jango Fett as well as Droidica. It's funny seeing how close we are to 7 stars on the characters, but nowhere near 7 stars for the ship so far. And the other thing I'm farming with my normal energy is the Kylo Ren command shuttle. It's taking a little bit of time, but we're getting there. Again, you need to get these ships if you want to get to the finalizer as fast as possible. And in regards to our ship energy, we've been farming the Slave 1. We finally got access to TIE Advance, and any energy I have left over for the day, I put towards Bastila Shan, which she is slowly getting close to 7 stars. So that's kind of where we are right now in terms of farming, how long it took me to get to level 85, and with the focus I had, where our roster is looking like. I technically, this kind of transitions us into the Grand Arena, but I technically have about 3 usable teams in our roster. Obviously, our first order that we have here, and because we have all the first order characters, the 7 stars. We've had all the first order characters 7 stars for a while now. You can technically kind of put together a second first order team. I don't know if I'd go that far in terms of having a good second first order team, but in the end, we will have 2 first order teams, long story short. But we also kind of have an Empire faction of some sort. Again, not a high priority if you're going for Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, but just as a consequence. We kind of got a lot of these characters to 7 stars because we went for the Phoenix first, which was truly my first team that I built, and I have not touched this team ever since I got Thrawn to 7 stars. You know the rule. Once you get Thrawn to 7 stars, there's no need to overgear, but still, this is a usable team. And I think on that bombshell, we can transition into Grand Arena. I'm really excited for this. Now, I'm used to Grand Arena where the entirety of the time I've been playing Grand Arena, I'm used to myself, my opponents, more or less having the same things. However, the beginning game, there's multiple paths to go down. Separatists, Phoenix, First Order, Jedi, Empire, lots of different routes to go down. So you're going to come across opponents who have things that you might not have, and vice versa. And I want to introduce our opponent for today, 5-0 first, who has a Jedi Knight Revan team, a Gear 12 Jedi Anakin, and a Zeta on Jolie Bindo. Taking a look at their roster. Odd Zeta application. They threw a Zeta on Hunter. Not sure if that's the route I would have gone down. I would have rather given the Zeta to Yoda or Jedi Knight Revan. Regardless, we do have the same amount of Zetas, and he does technically have a slightly superior team. Jedi Knight Revan is better than Kylo Ren and Mask overall, but I think we're going to have this Grand Arena in the bag. Let me show you what I have. And I guess actually, besides that, it really doesn't look like they have as many teams as I've developed on my roster. They kind of have a little bit of a Phoenix thing going on, not too much happening here. It really just seems like they have a Jedi team and they have this Ahsoka Tano leftover team, and that's exactly what they put down on defense. Sith happens for us. Big shout out to that guild right there. I don't think they're gonna get through my defense because they placed a Jedi Knight Revan on the southern wall, and they also put their second best team on the north wall. So I do not think they're gonna have enough firepower for offense to clear through what I placed on defense here. Now, I might make a guide on the early game Grand Arena experience once I get a couple of wins and I play a little bit because I've never played a Division 11 ever in my entire life. We might make a more in-depth guide on what to do, but long story short, the strategy I had here is that the top zone has more points than the southern zone. If you want to see the math breakdown here, let's pull up our boomer calculator real quick so you can see what I mean here. I don't think neither of us are going to full clear each other. I don't think they're going to get a single zone. And if you feel like you are not going to full clear them and vice versa, the most important thing is trying to defend the more highly valuable zones. And let me show what I mean. The north is going to have a lot more value than the south here. So we have 150, and then you're going to add the 64, assuming they get max banners. They get only one team on defense. It's crazy seeing only one team needed for that zone. And let's just put 72 banners for ships and then 153. So right now, this top zone in totality has 439 banners to be captured. And the southern wall down here, let's take a little bit of a look. So we're going to add that 150 for conquering, then 64. Let's say you get a perfect win up against that. And then back here, you got another 150. And then you got another 64. So as you're seeing, 428, the top has a lot more value. And it's the point being is you might want to put your stronger teams on the north and to make sure they don't try to penetrate, because that's where the most banners are. Because if they full clear the bottom and you full clear the top, mathematically speaking, as long as you one-shot it, you should get more banners than your opponent here. So what I'm going to do, they place their best team on the southern wall here. My first order can maybe handle this. But I'm not going to take that risk because, one, the south wall has less points, and furthermore, this top zone has a pretty easy team. So how about we go ahead, give it a spin, give it a try. Here's the team that I run when it comes to squad arena. And I always get this question, why not Sith Trooper? The main reason why I'm gearing up these guys first is, firstly, we have pilot, capital ship, and plus Hux is just so dang amazing with the first order. I love Sith Trooper Lair. Eventually, I will gear him up, but I'm trying to give the first order that gives me a 2-for-1 special. They help me in the fleet battles, help me in the fleet arena, as well as being a decent team for territory battles, as well as squad arena. So here we go. How about we get a song rolling for our first order here? Cool. First battle on the free-to-play account. Hit that like button if you're as excited as I am. Let's go and smash down this wall and see what's on the other side. Can we crank this up a little bit more? There we go. Kylo Ren, Hawks, Kylo. Come back in the winner. Don't come back at all. Let's send him on in. Oh, no. Oh my gosh. A little heart attack right there here, Ahsoka. Bye. Bye. Thanks for playing. Now, I wish I had a fourth team because this is a pretty easy team. Oh my gosh, look at us. We're just like wrecking this team. Oh, can I? Let's put it on full on. Put it on full on. Oh, there we go. A very easy Northern Wall team. Unfortunately, I don't have a fourth team to kind of work with here, but there we go. We got a perfect 60 banners. I could have underdogged it, but why risk dropping a banner possibly? Because that we would let the opponent get a turn. So that was a clean sweep victory on the north there. Now let's see, did they go all in on defense on the back wall here? Let's see, what fleet do we have here? Oh wow, they went all in on defense. So it looks like this guy did not want to leave anything for offense. I feel fairly confident we're gonna win as a result. They do not have a lot of stuff for offense whatsoever. So let's go ahead. Here's the fleet that we're running right now. We're running a Tarkin with the first order, but they do have Jenna Anakin, a gear 12 Jenna Anakin, mind you. So this guy's gonna hit a little bit hard. And then we got a gear 11 Ahsoka, so their fleet is looking a slightly better than mine. But you know what? Let's go ahead and give it a spin, give it a try. It looks like we already got this Grand Arena win in the bag, so we're gonna start off with our triple first order. And my reinforcements are a bit disappointing right now. I've been gearing up mostly my first order characters, so my reinforcements aren't really looking all that amazing, but this is what I have. We have Darth Vader, Boba Fett, and Geo's and Soldier. Their gears aren't very high. Their ship level isn't very high. The ship credit crunch is absolutely insane. Let's go ahead. We're going to give it a whirl, give it a try. Can we go ahead and get Grandma Tarkin on the phone here? Let's see what we can happen here. Our fleet's been pretty effective climbing up Fleet Arena. But man, a Gear 12 Anakin, a Gear 11 Ahsoka. We got to play nice and careful. I'm going to try to take down Jenna Anakin as fast as possible here. All right, we have to try to stun him when the chance arises. Luckily, Plo is not in the reinforcement, so he shouldn't be able to cleanse. Go ahead. Good opening hit. Let's try to go for the double tap on the basic. Only got a single tap. Let's go ahead and get Kylo in for the assist. Or we could, let's just go ahead for the big hit here. Almost there. Almost there. Anakin's almost down for the count. All right, let's go ahead. Try to land an ability blocker. I'm hoping we can get Anakin out in time. All right. Good. Okay, don't let Anakin take a turn. Get him out. Boom! All right. Looking good so far. Now, I'm scared of getting target lock on Ahsoka. You know what? Screw it. We're going for it. Let's do it. Basic. There we go. Double tap. All right. Let's go ahead and just do let's do an AoE here. Why not? There we go. Hitting that expose here. There we go. Try to stun Ahsoka. Hey! There we go. You know what? I'm bringing in Geo's and Soldier. We're going to try to swarm attack Ahsoka Tano and get her out of here ASAPO. Almost there. All right, who are we bringing in here? All right, we got the Phantom. They're probably gonna, they didn't delete him. Good, all right. There we go. We have target lock on Ahsoka, so we were able to reset the cooldowns on our first order TIE Fighter. It's looking pretty good, Kyber Club. I'm feeling pretty confident here. Basic over here. All right, there goes the critical damage. Let's try to get some target lock applied. There's the double tap right there. Juicing us up with Grandma Tarkin's favorite cookies. Let's see if we can try to get a stun. Oh, we'll just get the kill instead. Basic over here. Stunner. And ladies and gentlemen, Gungans and Droids. You probably could have underdogged that a lot more. We didn't really need all those reinforcements, but you know what? Better safe than sorry. I am feeling fairly confident that we're going to have this win in the bag here. If you want to make sure you see the results Saturday, I'm hoping to be back up and running and streaming. I'm going to show you the highlights for the main account, and I'll also show you how this account goes. And we're going to try to integrate Grand Arenas on the free-to-play account on the live stream. So if you are interested in seeing the free-to-play Grand Arenas, be sure to come out. Again, the main priority on this free-to-play series that we've done this year, as I mentioned in my farming guide, Grand Arena is not my main focus in this account, but Grand Arena is a lot of fun to have. And I'll show you the back wall we have here. Back wall, pretty much L garbage, nothing happening there. And then back here, we didn't really put an amazing fleet whatsoever. But based on the fact they put their top two teams on defense in the front and they put their best fleet in the back, I'm not seeing them getting through this whatsoever. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, Gungans and Droids. We'll be back later on, but hopefully you have been enjoying the free-to-play series. And let me know if you have been, making sure I'm not just having fun all by myself. In the meantime, until that next stream or video, whenever I get through this inhibitor chip malfunction that's happening with me, like, comment down below, and subscribe. Dang, I look so good right now. Subscribe so you're not missing a thing. And I'll see all you guys in the next video. And of course, always remember, it's great to be in the Empire today. Someone roll out that outro. What do you mean I look beautiful? Oh, that's like the nicest thing you've ever said to me, Larry. I'll see you guys later.